Hello, everybody. This is Attorney Sharp Raleigh, and we're going to talk about one option for students on cap gap issue. And the cap gap issue is becoming a major thing because a lot of people are losing their jobs or they're panicking. They might lose their jobs, etc., etc. So it is becoming really an extreme. So indeed, it is getting really harsh out there, and one of the things that we that has been now flooding basically the mind of many is to use the writ of mandamus. For those who don't know about the writ of Mandamus, I just want to let you know that I've started when I started my career. Was one thing that I was doing on a frequent basis because of the fact a lot of people during that time, it was just after September 11, a lot of people their cases were getting stuck, and this is a tool we have been using efficiently to move cases. It's under the Mandamus Act, codified at 28 USC section 1361. It basically says an action to compel an officer of the United States to perform his duty or her duty. The district court shall have original jurisdiction of any action in the nature of mandamus to compel an officer or an employee of the United States or agency thereof to perform a duty owed to the plaintiff. What the mandamus is, it's a last resort, I call it. So basically, when you don't have any other choice, you file this lawsuit. It's filed in federal court. Not everybody can file it. The lawyer has to be licensed has to be admitted in that court. I've been admitted in those courts for a long time now in California, although I don't file many cases now like I used to. That you have to have, so not every lawyer can file this. And it's not difficult to file, except it's not, you're dealing with a regular court, a federal court. And most of the time, the judges in federal courts are very nice. So they get things done for you really well. And ultimately, most of the time, what happens is the government, because the attorneys on the other side are not really willing to deal with those issues that are totally not their day-to-day thing, they usually will make a deal with and a settlement and ultimately give you a decision. However, one thing very important, a writ of mandamus doesn't mean you are going to get a positive result. And that's where it gets tricky. So a writ of mandamus' is only function is to push them to make a decision. So it doesn't mean that decision is a good decision. So it might be a bad decision. So be careful. And whenever you file a writ of mandamus, especially recently, we have seen they start inquiring about everything and on the company. In your case, it would be the H1B company, which is going to file. So they will dig into everything possible to fight their case, and that would be normal way of fighting a case, right? So it is not for everybody, although we are hoping by if enough people file the writ of mandamus, there will be a push to at least for them to start releasing those H1Bs that are stuck for no reason after October 1st, and or put back premium, because it is causing something which is not really normal unless they are willing to extend the cap gap. I think at this point they should put back premium for those cases which are still pending, which we should have gotten an answer before. Other options, there are none. Actually, I looked into all of them. Unless you can move to some kind of other visas, I don't recommend moving on CPT day one because there are many issues involved in it, and I don't recommend if you have an H4 EAD, maybe you can leave and come back and activate it. But at the end of the day, most people don't have that, so it is tricky. And if you need help, at least to analyze your case, give us a call 510-742-5887. Visit our website attorneyonair.com. Anything I'm telling you today is for educational purposes only. You should not act or referring to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions.